for today's non-conference matchup featuring the visiting Massachusetts Maritime Academy Buccaneers and your Nichols College Bison.
Those are Buccaneers.
Now let's meet today's starting lineups. First for the Buccaneers, leading off and playing center field number 0, Aaron Cole. Batting second and playing right field number 8, Evan Vieira. Batting third and playing first base number 17, AJ Petrofesa. Batting fourth and playing third base number 34, Brett Belzis. Batting fifth and catching number 26, Colson Walker. Batting sixth, the designated hitter number 13, Damon White. Batting seventh and playing shortstop number 42, Michael Lodgedice. Batting eighth and playing second base number 3, Jake Houston. Batting ninth and playing left field number 2, Aiden Weir. And on the mound for the Buccaneers, number 47, Ben Zisho. The head coach of the Buccaneers is Mike Kelly. He's assisted by Dylan Savali, Russ Cole, Noah Holland, and Pat McKenna.
You're really emphasizing the buck in that.
And now, the starting lineup for your Nichols College Bison. Leading off and catching, number 3, Ben Jerome. Batting second and playing left field, number 24, Ryan Keating. Batting third and playing right field, number 12, Carl Miller.
Hey, Mel.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 9, Adam Pivacek. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 27, Colin Hardy. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 7, Andrew Grotto. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 8, Julian Galvin. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 34, Sean McGee. Batting ninth and playing center field, number 5, Stanley Sipkis. And on the mound this afternoon for your Bison, number 29, Will Lally. The head coach of the Bison is Tim Mayo. He is assisted by Kevin Johnson, Kobe Greenhall, Nick Judice, and Jake Gibbon. The team's athletic trainer is Molly Keefe.
Yay, Molly!
At this time, we now ask that you please rise if able and remove your caps for the presentation of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, Nichols College Athletics, the Conference of New England and the NCAA promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participation of officials in a positive manner. All profanity, racial, sexist, homophobic, or other bigoted comments directed at the officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. The CNE and the NCAA additionally prohibits the use or possession of artificial noisemakers at all competition sites. Thank you in advance for your cooperation and enjoy the game.
Welcome to Dudley, Massachusetts on a foggy afternoon for your non-conference matchup between the Nichols College Bison and the Mass Maritime Buccaneers. Bison coming off a split and are still at 500 at 8-8. Mass Maritime at 10-8. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the Bison Club, the official athletic booster club of Nichols College. Please consider joining today and helping one of our 24 varsity athletic programs inch closer to a conference championship. Please visit nicholsathletics.com/Bison Club today to become a game changer. On the mound for the Bison, making his first collegiate appearance, is the sophomore Will Lally from Ellington, Connecticut. And we have an interesting lineup for the Bison. Behind the plate, Ben Jerome. At first, Colin Hardy. At second base, Julian Galvin, normally at third. At third is Sean McGee. Shortstop, Andrew Croto. Left to right in the outfield is Ryan Keating. Stanley Sipkis in center. And Carl Miller. Mass Maritime lineup, Aaron Cole leading off. Evan Vieira in the 2-hole. AJ Petrofacia in the 3 spot. Brett Velzis in the 4. Colson Lochran in the 5. Damian White at the 6. At the 7 is Michael Lodgidice. 8, Jake Houston. And 9, Aiden Weir. So we're getting ready for the first pitch. Pumps in there. Strike 1 from the sophomore right-handed. Takes ball 1. Cole hitting .386 so far on the year for the Bucks. He's looking to get something started in the opening at-bat. The 1-1. That pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Ahead of that one is Cole. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's his first collegiate strikeout in his first collegiate at-bat.
Now batting for the Buccaneers, number 8, Evan Vieira.
And it brings up the right fielder, Evan Vieira, hitting .277 on the year. First pitch fouls it off, strike 1. Oh, 1 count to the 2-hitter. Lally with the pitch. Showed the bunt, pulls back, ball 1. Late show for the Bucks right fielder. One on the inside, misses ball 2. Lally working fast. That pitch fouled back, strike 2. And it becomes 2-2. The 2-2 from the sophomore. Tried to get him chasing, misses, and the count's full with 1 down. Swing and a miss, strike 3. His second collegiate strikeout and his second collegiate at-bat.
Now batting the first baseman, number 17, AJ Petrofacia.
And it brings up AJ Petrofacia, batting .390 on the year, but his first 2 teammates have gone down swinging. He's going to look to avoid to do that here. First pitch in there, strike 1 on the outside. The 0-1 from Lally. Off speed popped up. It's not a strikeout. Called by Galvin and makes the catch. A 1-2-3 inning in his first collegiate appearance. And we'll be back with the bottom half of the first in a bit.
Easy now, no need to go down. Rock that run, that's how we from. Easy now, no need to go down. Easy now, no need to go down. Rock that run, that's how we from.
Welcome back to the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for your Bison, the catcher number 3, Ben Jerome.
And Ben Jerome steps up at catcher today for the Bison for the first time this season. He looks to get something started. Up high, ball 1. Will Lally in his first collegiate inning goes a 1-2-3 with 2 strikeouts. Bison looking to continue the momentum off of that. As Jerome takes it up high, ball 2. On the mound for the Bucks is Ben Zisho, the freshman with 12 2/3 innings. That's ball 3. A 3.55 ERA and 14 strikeouts to 7 walks, but he's on the verge of walk number 8 on a 3-0. To the leadoff hitter for the Bison. Pumps a fastball that just misses, and it's a leadoff walk for the Bison.
Now batting the left fielder, number 24, Ryan Keaton.
And this will bring up the freshman Ryan Keating, hitting .377 on the year. But Jerome is a threat on the base paths. As first pitch to Keating is in there on the outside for strike 1. The Bison have been aggressive on the base path this year so far. As Jerome is off, that pitch in there for strike 2. And the ball skips over the shortstop's glove, and a stolen base for Ben Jerome. And an 0-2 count to Ryan Keating. The 0-2 tried to get him chasing on a curve in the dirt, and not even a bite for ball 1. Jerome on second after the stolen base. The 1-2. That's on the ground of first. Will advance Jerome the third, and it's a productive out for Ryan Keating.
Now batting the right fielder, number 12, Carl Miller.
And this brings up the right fielder, Carl Miller, hitting .345 on the year. He's looking to drive in the Bison's first run. As he's first pitch swinging, fouls it off into the woods for strike 1. Corners in for the Bucks. Try to check his swing, but it fouls off. 0-2 to the Bison 3-hitter. The 0-2. Got Miller chasing, strike 3, and there are 2 down.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 9, Adam Pivacek.
And this will bring up Adam Pivacek with his first collegiate at-bat. Looking to drive in a run here. He's first pitch swinging, but it's a line out to third. A really good swing for his first collegiate at-bat, but it ends the inning. We'll be back with you in the top half of the second in a bit.
But I'll be hood forever. I'm the new Sinatra, and since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to cop in Harlem. All of my Dominicanos right there up on Broadway. Pulled me back to that McDonald's. Took it to my stash spot, 560 State Street. Catch me in the kitchen like a Simmons whipping pastry. Cruising down A Street, off-white Lexus. Driving so slow, but BK is from Texas. Me Yeah, I'm out that Bed-Stuy, home of that boy Biggie. Now I live on Billboard, and I brought my boys with me. Say what up to Tata, still sipping my top. Sitting courtside, Knicks and Nets give me high five. I be spiked out, I could trip a referee. Tell by my attitude that I'm most definitely from. Hey.
Welcome back to the top half of the second. And it brings up Brett Velvis, hitting .418 on the year. First pitch in there, strike one on the inside.
Sing it, Michael.
The 0-1 on the ground to first. Grounded cleanly by Hardy for the first out.
Now batting the catcher, number 26, Colson Lochran.
And it brings up Colson Lochran, hitting .410 on the year. First pitch outside, ball one. The 1-0. On the ground. And Jerome grabs it, fouls, so it is 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off toward the Bucks dugout, and it's 1-2. Lally, the 1-2. In the air to center field. Sipkiss. A bad read at first, but makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 13, Damon White.
And it brings up Damon White, hitting .158 on the year. And Lally is doing a good job at his first collegiate appearance so far. First pitch high for ball one. Lally working quick, the 1-0. That's a shot into the gap in left center, but caught by Keating. Another 1-2-3 inning for Will Lally. The Bison try and get going offensively. We'll be back in the bottom half of the second.
No fighting. No fighting. Shakira. You know that she can dance like this. She make a man wanna speak Spanish. Como se llama? Bonita. Picasa.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. All the attraction, attention. Don't you see, baby, this is perfection.
Hey, girl, I can see your body moving, and it's driving me
this is perfection. Oh boy, I can see your body.
Welcome back to the bottom half of the second. The Bison go another 1-2-3 inning on defense, and their offense starts with Colin Hardy hitting .242 on the year, playing first today. First pitch in there, strike one. Hardy, normally going after the first pitch, takes it in his first at bat. The 0-1 from Zisho. That misses up ball one. Give the count to 1-1. The 1-1 in the dirt, ball two. Didn't even bite, was Hardy. He's ahead of the count 2-1. Freshman versus freshman, the 2-1. That pitch low, ball three, 3-1. So the freshman first baseman. The pitch inside, ball four. The second walk for the Bison in 2 innings. Both have been lead-off walks. And this will bring up the veteran shortstop Andrew Croto, hitting .262 on the year. Slide step, shows bunt, pulls back. Almost got Hardy at first, but it's 1-0. Hardy really likes to keep it interesting at first. See if Croto shows bunt again. He does. Gets it down but foul. And it's out as he was out of the box, so that's the first out.
Now batting the second baseman, number 8, Julian Galvin.
Bison coach arguing it, but I don't see it changing. So this will bring up the second baseman for today, Julian Galvin, hitting .361, usually at third, but at second today. First pitch to him in there. It's the bottom of the zone, strike one. The 0-1 ripped up the middle for a single. Hardy will stay at second, and the Bison have their first hit of the day.
Now batting the third baseman, number 34, Sean Mackey.
And it brings up the freshman infield from Milford, Mass, Sean McGee, hitting .125 on the year. He's got a chance to drive in the first Bison run. Runner in scoring position, 1 down. He's first pitch swinging. It's on to second. The out at second, safe at first. And it will be a fielder's choice.
You gotta fight! Now batting the center fielder, number 5, Stanley Sickett.
And it brings up the number 9 hitter and center fielder, Stanley Sipkiss. Has been a pinch runner for the games at home, so it's his first at bat in the Bison Dome, and he's hitting .286 on the year. He's first pitch swinging, foul tip into the glove for strike one. The 0-1 in there. It's the inside corner for strike 2. And Sipkis is quickly down, 0-2. The 0-2 runner at first is off. And he's in there safely. Is McGee on the stolen base. And it is 1-2 as the pitch missed up high. Zisho finally gets the sign. The 1-2. That's on the ground to third, a slow roller. And he's off the bag and safe on the error. And it'll be the Bison's first run of the game.
Now batting the catcher, number 3, Ben Jerome.
And it will bring up the leadoff hitter, Ben Jerome, who walked and stole a base in his first at bat. His first and third with 2 down. Sipkis took a big lead, but doesn't go. Jerome takes the pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Fake steals and a hit into right. The right fielder having trouble with it, but makes the catch for out number 3, but not before the Bison score 1. To score 1-0 after 2. We'll be back for the top of the third in a bit.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high.
Welcome back to the top half of the third. The Bison able to score 1 in the bottom half of the second. And it brings up the Bucs shortstop, Michael Lodgedice, hitting .265 on the year, trying to get first base runner for the Bucs as he takes ball 1. Wally's still on the mound, and he's had 2 1-2-3 innings in his first 6 batters. That one's fouled off, making it 1-1. Pitch from the sophomore on the ground to short. Croto fields it cleanly on the first, and there's 1 down. 7 straight retired from the sophomore right-hander.
Now batting the second baseman, number 3, Jake Houston.
This brings up Jake Houston, the second baseman, batting .294 on the year. He tries to get the first hit or base runner for the Bucs as they take ball 1. The 1-0 is shot into right and will get down. So the Bucks will have their first hit as it gets behind Miller. But he's able to get it quickly and prevent the runner from getting to second. But the Bucks finally have a base runner in the third.
Now batting the left
To their
fielder,
number 8
Aiden
hitter.
Weir.
That brings up Aiden Weir hitting .316. The Bucks left fielder trying to carry over the momentum from the second pitch base hit from Houston. Alley's first pitch to him, try to get him chasing, misses outside, ball 1. The 1-0 just misses on the outside, ball 2. Lally looking for a strike to the number 9 hitter. Houston with a small lead off of first. Fouls off the inside pitch. Strike 1. Lally gets the sign. Checks on the runner at first. He gets back safely. Houston not taking too much of a lead at first. The 2-1 ripped foul down the third base line for strike 2. So the count is even at 2-2 with the runner on and 1 down. To the number 9 hitter, Aiden Weir. The pitch, a looping curveball, but caught him looking. Strike 3, his third collegiate strikeout. And there are 2 down. Curveball at 60 on the dot. And it brings up Aaron Cole, who struck out swinging in his first at bat. The 1-0. That pitch in there, strike 1, broke on the top of the zone. And it's strike 1 for a 1-1 count with 2 down. Checks on the runner at first, gets back safely. That's up the middle. Stopped by Croto on the first. And what a play to end the inning from Andrew Croto. And the Bison hold on to the 1-run lead. We'll be back at the bottom half of the third in a bit.
From the night before, and I popped another one. Do you roll, roll,
Welcome back to the bottom half of the first. One hit from the Bucks, but nothing more. And it brings up Ryan Keating, who grounded out to first, but moved Jerome over to third in his first at bat. And he takes strike one.
Check it out, Whit.
The 0-1. That one on the inside half of the plate for strike two. And Keating's quickly down 0-2 to Zeshaw. The pitch fouled off, and Keating stays alive. Zeshaw looking for the put-out pitch. The 0-2. On the ground, just misses the glove and will be a leadoff single for Ryan Keating. The Bison's second hit of the day. It brings up Carl Miller, struck out swinging with Jerome on third in his first at bat. And he's looking to get a hit here. To check on the runner at first. He's back safely. Still waiting the first pitch to Miller. The delivery. In there, strike one. Keating fake steals on the first pitch. Bison already has two stolen bases on the day. One from Jerome, one from McGee. A liner to third. Out at second. Safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Designated hitter, number 9, Adam Pivacek.
And it brings up Adam Pivacek. And his first collegiate at bat, lined out to third in his last at bat. Looking for his first collegiate hit. He takes the first pitch, a little inside and high for ball one. The 1-0 misses low, ball two. Z-Show looking at Keating. He's off on the off speed, a good pitch. And he's in there for the Bison's third stolen base is Carl Miller. So now Pivacek has a runner in scoring position. Pitch called a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Pivacek looking for his first hit and RBI. That misses high, ball three. And it's 3-1 to the Bison DH for the day. Three-1 in the dirt, ball four. And he's on base for the first time in his collegiate career.
Now batting the first baseman, number 27, Colin Hardy.
This brings up Colin Hardy, who walked and has the Bison only run so far. He's looking to capitalize with two runners on. First pitch in the dirt, good block by the catcher Lochran, and it's ball one. The 1-0, that's on the outside corner. Strike one. Z-Show with the 1-1. That's on the ground to third, but just foul, and it's 1-2. Z-Show gets the sign. The 1-2 delivery. That's crushed into deep center, right center field. It's carrying. And he makes the catch on the wall and robbed them of a home run.
Hey, great piece, Hardy.
Hardy just missed that.
Now batting the shortstop, number 7, Andrew Grotto.
A really good piece, but the center fielder just tracked it the whole way. That's out number 2, and it brings up Andrew Croto, who grounded out to the catcher on trying to bunt. Ball hit him out of the box, so it's put out as a ground out to the catcher as he takes ball 1 up high. The 1-0. That's high as well. That is head, ball 2. Z-Show trying to find a strike to the veteran shortstop. The pitch. That pitch misses low. Tried to back pick Miller at second, and he gets back safely. So it's 3-0 to Croto. And up and in, ball 4, and the bases are loaded with 2 down.
Now batting the second baseman, number 8, Julian Galvin.
And this will bring up the second baseman, Julian Galvin, singled in his first at bat, and a single drives in at least 1 here. Takes first pitch down the middle for strike 1. The 0-1 from Z-Show. That's in the dirt, but a good block by Lochran. Keeps the runners where they are. The pitch, that's into left, but caught. So the Bison leave the bases loaded, but they're still up 1-0. We'll be back in the top half of the 4th.
Nichols 1, Massachusetts Maritime Academy 0.
Style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes. Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommy. The back of the club, sipping my wit is where you find me. The back of the club, macking my crew's behind me. Mad question asking, passing, music lasting. But I just can't quit because one of these homies Biggie got to creep with, sleep with, keep the ep a secret. Why not? Why blow up my spot? Cause we both got hot. Now Check it, I got more Mac than Craig and in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy. No need to be greedy, I got mad friends with Benzes. See notes by the layers, shooter like players. Jump in the Rover and come over, tell your friends, jump in the GS3. I got the by the tree.
Welcome back. The Bison lead the bases loaded, but still have a one-run lead. Rally. First pitch fouled off for strike one. Way ahead of that was the right fielder, Evan Vieira. The 0-1 tried to get him chasing in the dirt. Ball one. The 1-1. Called high, ball two. Just missed high apparently, and it's 2-1. Pitch in the dirt, ball three. 3-1 count to the leadoff hitter for the Bucks. The 3-1. Pitch inside, ball four to the right fielder to lead off the inning.
Now batting the first baseman, number 17, AJ Petrofesa.
It brings up AJ Petrofesa. Popped out to second. Right behind second base to end the first inning, and he's got a runner on, nobody down. Runner's off. And he's got him. A caught stealing. And Ben Jerome, who has not had an inning behind the plate before this game, guns a guy out. And there's one down. The 1-1 in there for strike two. Ball low, 2-1. The 2-1. That one breaks a little too late. Ball three, 3-1 count to the three hitter. And AJ Petrofesa. Three-1 got him chasing right at the third base coach, and it's a full count. The full count from Lally. The pitch on the ground is short. Off Croto, and that would be an E6. A wide turn from Petrofesa. But he's on after the error. And
The third baseman, number 34, Brett Felsis.
Croto thought it would hop a little more, and it didn't. Hits his shin, goes into foul territory, but the runner stays at first. Brings up Brett Velzis. Grounded out to the first baseman in his last at bat. First pitch hits him, and they're 2 on.
Now batting the catcher, number 26, Colson Lochran.
It brings up Colson Lochran. Flew out to center field in his last at bat. He's got a runner in scoring position. With one down as Jerome goes to talk to the sophomore. First pitch. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Foul ball, actually. And it goes 0-1. The 0-1. That pitch got a little bit too much of the zone, but fouled off again. And quickly 0-2 to the number 5 hitter. Alley looking for his 4th strikeout. The 0-2. Pitch out, tries to back pick at first and almost gets into the outfield. Looked like a pitch out to try and get the pick off at first. The 1-2. That breaks into the zone and caught him looking. And they're 2 down. His 4th strikeout of the day. 2 looking, 2 swinging. And they're at 2 down. Brings in Damon White, the DH, who lined out to left in his last at bat. But we got a mound visit brought to you by Boston Bites. And that will be the day for Will Lally. A really good first collegiate appearance as he goes 3 2/3, 4 strikeouts, no runs allowed, and only allowed 1 hit back in the 3rd. So pitching change brought to you by Jimmy's Pizza. Jimmy's Pizza, located just 2 minutes from campus, is an official food provider of Nichols College Athletics. Come order online today for delicious pizza, subs, and more. And on the mound, is the veteran Nolan Sullivan. The senior out of Granbury, Mass, has thrown 4 1/3 with 4 earned runs, is 0-0, and has 2 strikeouts to 2 walks. Has not got much action this year, but looking to rally off of the Will Lally outing. We'll be back with you once we get resumed play. So Nolan Sullivan's first batter will be Damon White, who lined out to left in his last at bat to end the 2nd. And you go from Lally, who was throwing low 70s, to Nolan Sullivan. And you might see a couple late swings. First pitch fouled off the glove for strike 1. First pitch fastball from Sullivan. The 0-1 tried to get the outside corner, misses ball 1. Sullivan with the 1-1. The pitch jammed over Croto, and it will score Maritime's first run. 1-0 on the RBI single from Damon White. And the error that comes back to haunt them in the beginning of the inning is in.
Now batting the shortstop, number 42, Michael Lodgedice.
Brings up Michael Lodgedice. Grounded to short in his last at bat. Bison just need one. First pitch misses low, ball one. First and second, 2 down for the shortstop for the Bucks. That pitch fouled off into the woods. Strike one. The 1-1. That one fouled into the mitt. Strike two. The 1-2 from the senior right-hander fouled off into the woods. Still strike two. Almost hit the pitchers going into the woods. The 1-2 again. That one almost hits him. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Sullivan looking for the put-out pitch. The 2-2 with 2 down, 2 on. Fouls that one off into the woods again. Almost hits the pitchers again. And it's still 2-2. Couple pitchers now just on lookout duty with foul balls. 2-2. That's hit into left. Keating under it. And makes the catch for out number 3, but not before. The Bucks score 1 to tie the game. We'll be back the bottom half of the 4th in a bit.
Bring your sister over here, let her dance with me just for the hell of it. Well, you must be a boy with bones like that. She said you got me wrong.
Welcome back to the bottom half of the 4th. Mass Maritime ties it in the top half. And it brings up Sean McGee, fielder's choice in his first at bat. He has a stolen base as he takes the first pitch for strike one. Ben Zisho still on the mound for the Bucks. Looking to get through his 4th inning of work, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. A little behind the fastball. The 0-2. Pitch fouled back, and staying alive is McGee. The 0-2 again from the freshman right-hander. The pitch. That's on the outside, got him looking. And there's one down.
Now batting the center fielder, number 5, Stanley Sipkis.
And it brings up Stanley Sipkis, who reached on an error back in the second inning. He watched the first pitch, strike 1. Z-Show with the pitch. Got him swinging, foul tips. But it's still 0-2. Z-Show looking for his third strikeout. The pitch. That one's fouled off into the woods. And Sipkis stays alive. Still 0-2. So the Bison center fielder. That pitch over his head, ball 1. So it goes to 1-2. The pitch, swing and a miss. Blows it by him for his third strikeout. And they're 2 down.
The catcher, number 3, Ben Jerome.
And that brings up Ben Jerome, 0 for 1 on the day. Flew out to right in his last at bat. Takes first pitch on the inside, ball 1. Walked in his first at bat and stolen base. Got all the way to third, but could not be driven in the first inning. Looking to start a 2-out rally here for the Bison. That pitch in the dirt, ball 2.
You're the one who puts it on people. You're the troublemaker.
Jerome waiting for a strike, the 2-0. On the outside, ball 3, and a very hitters-friendly count to the Bison catcher.
You got it on my pants
The
last
3-0. That one's down the middle, strike 1.
Yeah, you got it on my pants last
Z-Show still got a little bit of work to do to get back in this count, 3-1. To the Bison leadoff hitter. The pitch. That one on the inside corner brings the count full at 3-2. Z-Show with the 3-2. That's popped up into the infield and caught by Petrofasha for the third out, and it remains tied after 4.
Massachusetts Maritime Academy 1.
Be back at the top half of the 5th in a bit. Welcome back to the top half of the fifth.
Now batting the second baseman, number 3, Jake Houston.
Melvin Sullivan back on the mound, and he faces Jake Houston to start the fifth, who singled in his only at-bat so far. Ball one up high. One 0 down the middle, strike one on the fastball. The 1-1. This time on the inside, misses on the fastball. 2-1. The 2-1 in the dirt, ball 3, 3-1 count to the number 8 hitter for the Bucks. Sullivan trying to find a strike. Won't find it and walks the leadoff hitter in the fifth. And we'll have a mound visit and a pitching change. Mound visit brought to you by Boston Bites. Pitching change will be brought to you by Jimmy's Pizza. We'll be back when we get the info in a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for your Bison, number 18, Patrick Doyle.
And then pitching change brought to you by Jimmy's Pizza. The new pitcher, Patrick Doyle, the senior out of New York. 2-0, 6 innings pitched, 6 earned runs, 5 Ks to 1 walk, and he gets into the game with a runner on first and nobody down as he faces the number 9 hitter, Aiden Weir, who struck out looking in his last at bat. Draws the bunt, misses for ball 1 in the dirt. Ball gets past Jerome, but not enough to move the runner. 1-0. Tries to bunt again, another pitch in the dirt. Good stop by Jerome, but it is 2-0. Both pitches in the dirt from Doyle. The 2-0 shows the bunt. Gets it down but foul, so it goes to 2-1. Doyle trying to battle back from the 2-0. We're bunting in all three. Checks on the runner. He's back safely. Shows bunt again. This time gets past Jerome. And no throw as it gets 2 behind. And it's 3-1. Hitter's friendly count to the Bucks left fielder. Shows bunt, gets it down. So advance the runner. And he's out. But it advances the runner. With 1 down.
Now batting the center fielder number 0, Aaron Cole.
And it brings up the top of the lineup in Aaron Cole. Grounded to short in his last at bat. Corners playing in for the Bison. As misses outside, ball 1. The 1-0 finds the low and outside corner, strike 1. The 1-1. That's up the middle. And off of Galvin, it'll be the second run for Mass Maritime.
Now batting the right fielder number 8.
On the hard hit ball. So we'll bring up Evan Vieira. Walked in his last at bat, goes to bunt. That third, he's safe on the infield single.
Now batting the first baseman number 17, AJ Petrofesa.
Back-to-back hits for the Bucks.
Hey, Pat!
And it brings up AJ Petrofesa, who got on by an error and scored the first Bucks run back in the 4th. First pitch to him, misses low, ball 1. Pitcher getting loose in the Bison bullpen. That's hit into the outfield and down for the 3rd straight hit, and it gets past Sipkis. And both runners will advance. It's the 3rd run. And runners will now be on the corner, still 1 down.
Now batting the third baseman number 34, Brett Belsis.
Mitch Brown in the bullpen for the Bison. And it brings up the 3rd baseman, Brett Belsis. Hit by pitch in his last at bat. First pitch to him, fouled off toward the football field for strike 1. Bison looking for an out after 3 straight singles. Their only out has been from a sac bunt. That pitch misses on the outside, ball 1. The 1-1 misses outside, 2-1 to the Bucks cleanup hitter. Two-one, fouled off on the inside, strike 2. Count even at 2-2. Runners on the corner, one down. That pitch hit into right will most likely score the 4th run. That's carrying. At the track, makes the catch. It will indeed bring in the 4th run on the sac fly. And a Bison mound visit in pitching change. The mound visit brought to you by Boston Bites. The pitching change will be brought to you by Jimmy's Pizza. We'll be back when we get more info in a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for your Bison, number 35, Mitch Brown.
Can't stop, addicted to the shindig. Chop, chop, it says I'm gonna win big. Choose not to like of imitation. Distant pussy to the reservation. Deep funk the pistol that you pay for. This pump the feeling that you stay for. In time I want to be your best friend. Eastside love is living on the west end. Knocked out before you better come to. Don't die, you know the truth is some do. Go write your message on the pavement. Feel so bad. White heat is screaming in the jungle. Don't beat the motion if you stumble. Go wash the dust for any answers. Come back strong with 50 belly dancers. The world I love, the tears I try to be part of the wave can't stop. Ever wonder if it's all for you? The world I love, the trains I hope to be part of the wave can't stop. Come and tell me when it's time to.
Welcome back. Pitching change brought to you by Jimmy's Pizza. On the mound, Mitch Brown, the 6'2 righty out of Nova Scotia.
Now batting the catcher, number 26,
3 2/3 innings,
Walker.
6 earned runs, 2 strikeouts to 4 walks. And he comes in with 2 down and a runner on. And he faces Colson Lochran as his first batter blows a fastball by him 0-1. The 0-1 in the dirt and gets by Jerome. Will advance the runner. And there's now another runner in scoring position for the Bucks. The 1-1, a slow roller to first. Makes the out. That's the 5th, but not before. They strike with 3. Score is 4-1 at the top of the 5th. We'll be back to the bottom half.
Another one. DJ Khaled. Scratched $1 million off my checklist 3 years ago. At 2 zeros to the 1, I'm in a different mode. It's my life, do what I want, I be with different. You know the pick and roll, I picked her up and sent her home. I got rich, I strong, get them in and get them gone. You know Travis just got out, I have to put them on. We the ones who got the
Welcome back. The Bucks put up a 3-spot in the top half. And leading off for the Bison is Ryan Keating. 1 for 2 on the day, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Ben Zisho still on the mound. Looking for his 5th inning of work. The 1-0. That one up high, ball 2. Trying to find that middle. Freshman on freshman. That one's left up 3-0, and the Bison freshman ahead 3-0 to Zisho. He's got the take pitch. Pitch just hits the bottom of the zone, 3-1. The 3-1 left high and a leadoff walk for the Bison. Brings up Carl Miller, 0 for 2 on the day, reached on a fielder's choice and stole a base in his last at bat. First pitch to him in there for strike 1. Bison looking to respond after the 3-run inning from the Bucks in the top half. That's in the dirt, but not far enough for Keating to advance. 1-1. Bison already have 3 stolen bases on the day. That pitch left high, 2-1. The 2-0 from Zisho. That on the inside, 3-1. Just missed. Bison looking to get back-to-back base runners on. Zisho gets the sign. The delivery, that's down the middle, strike 2, and the count is full. The 3-2 count to the Bison right fielder. Runner's off a shot, gets a single. A wide turn from Keating. And it's first and second, nobody down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 9, Adam Belichick.
And it brings up the DH, Adam Pivacek. Still looking for his first collegiate hit. Walked in his last at bat and got to second. And he comes in with nobody out and 2 runners on. Shows bunt, pops it up to the backstop for strike 1. Pivacek getting the sign from the third base coach. Squares away, a huge swing and miss at a pitch into the dirt, strike 2. The 0-2 to Pivacek. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's the first out.
Now batting the first baseman, number 27, Colin Hardy.
And it brings up Colin Hardy, who was robbed of a home run in his last at bat. 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch inside for ball one. Only one down in the inning, 2 runners on. It's Keating and Miller. With Hardy at the plate. Swinging a miss, strike one at the pitch at his shins. One, a pitch in the dirt, swinging a miss, strike two. Hardy trying to battle with the 2-strike count. Zisho looking for his 5th strikeout. The pitch, runners off, popped up. Infield fly. We'll get the second out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 7, Andrew Crotto.
And it will bring up the shortstop, Andrew Crotto, walked in his last at bat, 0 for 1 on the day. Bison looking to not waste the first 2 runners getting on. First pitch in there, but front door on the inside part of the plate, strike one. Pitcher getting loose in the Bucs bullpen. The 0-1. Runners off, that's fouled. Into fair territory. And he makes the catch to end the inning. Pop out to the first baseman. And Maritime has the momentum going into the 6th, 4-1. We'll be back with the top half in a bit. Welcome back to the top half of the 6, 7, 8 due up for the Buccaneers.
Number 13, Damon White.
Mitch Brown still on. And he will face Damon White, who singled in his last at bat, 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch swinging, shallow fly and caught by Crotto for the first out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 42, Michael Lodgedice.
And it brings up Michael Lodgedice, 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch to him, a swing and a miss for strike one. The 0-1 fouled off to the backstop, 0-2. Brown looking for his first strikeout of the day. That one tried to get at him, chasing ball one. Tried to get him chasing again. 2-2. Back-to-back off speeds. After the 2 foul balls. Goes back to the fastball. Fouled to the backstop. Stays 2-2. Even count. Who will win? That's hit. Middle. And a diving catch by Stanley Sipkiss gets the second out. And they're now 2 down.
Number 3, Jake Houston.
And it brings up Jake Houston, 1 for 1 on the day, walked in his last at bat. First pitch to the backstop for ball 1. The 1-0 tried to paint the outside, ball 2. This time misses inside on the 2-0, ball 3. Just painted down the middle. Strike 1. Brings it to 3-1. Another pitch down the middle, fouled off. And out of play toward the football field. And the count's full with 2 outs. And it will be a 2-out walk after getting back from 3-0 to 3-2. Houston's on base for the 3rd time this game. First pitch to Aiden Weir, misses ball 1. He's 0 for 1, laid down a sac bunt in his last at bat. And he takes 2 quick balls to start the at bat. Brown looking for a strike. That one broke a little too late, 3-0. The 3-0 in there, strike 1. Fastball down the middle. Mitch Brown trying to battle back from back-to-back 3-0 counts. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on the fastball, and it's back to a full count. 2 down. Arm getting loose in the Bison bullpen. 3-2. Inside, almost hits him, ball 4, and there's a runner in scoring position with 2 down. Brings up the leadoff hitter, Aaron Cole, singled and scored. And his last at bat, 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch in there, strike 1. The 0-1 missed just on the outside, 1-1. The 1-1 fouled back into the woods, 1-2. Brown looking for a put-out pitch to end the inning. 1-2 count, 2 down, runners on first and second. 1-2 broke a little too late. 2-2 evens the count. Houston on second, Weir on first, both on from walks with 2 down. Cole trying to drive him in. That's hit into shallow right field. Miller under it and makes the catch for the third out. We put a 0 on the scoreboard, but the offense needs to get going. We'll be back at the bottom half of the 6th in a bit.
Never knew my old man's truck could even run like that. Should've known better than to take that curve so fast. Daddy pulled up, I was down in a ditch, and he asked me why I did what I did. There was this girl, drink in her hand, shoot me a let's get into trouble grin. I ain't ever seen something so fine, and I was doing anything to make her mine. I was out of my mind, she was out of this world. There was this girl. Some folks ask me why I still pick this guitar. See, living that life on the road won't get you very far. I say, man, you should have been down and two below, seen what was in the front row. There was this girl, beer in her hand, shoot me a play, a little Skinner grin. She's turning it up, she's turning me on, and I play her anything she'd sing along. I was out of my mind, she was out of this world. There was this girl. There was this girl.
Welcome back. New pitcher on the mound brought to you by Jimmy's Pizza. Sam Woolley, the sophomore from Florida, on the mound. 0-1, 5.2 innings pitched, 7 earned runs, 6 strikeouts to 3 walks. And his first batter is the second baseman, Julian Galvin. Misses ball 1. Galvin 1 for 2 on the day. Flew out to left in his last at bat. That pitch almost hits him inside. Ball 2. The 2-0 misses high. Ball 3. And I can't see Galvin swinging here. Strike toward the middle of the plate. 3-1. Woolley swings at the 3-1, fouls it off out of play. 3-2. Woolley looking for his first strikeout out of the pen. The 3-2. That's popped up. Behind second base, the shortstop calls it off and makes the play for out number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, pitch hitting for your Bison, number 2, Taj Veracruz.
And it brings up Taj Veracruz, a pinch hitter. The righty from Hawaii. And he's looking to get something started for the Bison. First pitch in there, strike 1. The 0-1. Off speed in the dirt, strike 2. laid off for ball one, 1-1 with one down. That looping curveball in there for strike two, and it's a 1-2 count. Taj hasn't swung yet. One ball, two strikes. The pitch. That's up high, 2-2. Evens the count. The pitch. Did not go, so the count's full. Taj Veracruz thought about it but did not go. And the count goes full with one down. Woolley looking for his first K out of the bullpen. The 3-2 curveball in there, strike three. Caught Veracruz looking. Two down.
Ladies and gentlemen, pitch hitting for your Bison, number 20, Aaron Satenko.
And another pinch hitter, Aaron Satenko, his first collegiate at bat. Takes first pitch in there for strike one. The 0-1, that's a shot. Dropping in no man's land, and his first collegiate hit for the sophomore. First collegiate hit for Aaron Satenko.
The catcher, number 3, Ben Jerome.
Comes in his first collegiate at bat, and that brings up Ben Jerome. 0 for 2 on the day. Popped out to the first baseman in foul territory in his last at bat as he takes strike one. The 0-1 to Jerome misses outside, not by much, evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 in the dirt. Ball two, good pick by Colson Lochran. The 2-1 with two down, a runner on first. That curveball misses low and outside, ball three. 3-1 count to the Bison backstop. 3-1 shot to the right center field. And makes the catch for out number 3. And we'll be in the back third of this non-conference game between the Bison and the Bucks. We'll be back in a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, now playing second base for your Bison, number 53, Anthony Hacker.
Welcome back. Some changes on the defense. Taj Veracruz staying at third. Aaron Zatanko goes to left. Ryan Keating out in center. And a defensive substitution, Anthony Hackert at second base. As Mitch Brown's back on the mound. And leading off is Evan Vieira. First pitch in there, misses ball one. Two pitchers warming up in the Bison bullpen. That's ball two. Jonathan Brzezicki. And Casey Sexton. That's a quick 3-0 to the leadoff hitter for the Bucks. Rio, that one's in there, strike one, as the hitter, Vieira, thought it was ball four. 3-1 fouled into the mitt for strike two. And it's a full count. Ends up walking him on the high pitch. And it'll be a mound visit brought to you by Boston Bites. And a pitching change brought to you by Jimmy's Pizza. We'll be back with you with the details in a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for your Bison, number 60, John Brzezicki.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Yeah, I could use a dream or a genie or a wish to go back to a place much simpler than this. Cause after all the partying and smashing and crashing, and all the glitz and the glam and the fashion, and all the pandemonium and all the madness, there comes a time where you fade to the blackness. And when you're staring at that phone in your lap, and you hoping but them people never call you back. But that's just how the story unfolds. You get another hand soon after you fold. And when your plans unravel in the sand, what would you wish for if you had one chance? So airplane, sorry I'm late. I'm on my way, so don't close that gate. If I don't make that, then I switch my flight, and I'll be right back at it by the
Can
end
we
of the
pretend
night.
that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Yeah, somebody take me back to the days before this was a job, before I got paid, before it ever mattered what I had.
Welcome back now into the mound. Brought to you by Jimmy's Pizza. Is sophomore right-hander from Texas, Jonathan Brzezicki. And he faces AJ Petrofesa as his first batter, runner on and nobody down. Tries to bunt. That pitch outside, ball one. Didn't miss by much. 1-0, squares the bunt again. Misses on the outside, ball two. The 2-0 in there, strike one. Front door off speed. Here's the bunt again, misses low, ball 3. One for 3 on the day. Here's the Bucks first baseman, singled in his last at bat. He squares again. Swings. Chops at it, misses, and it's a full count. Zeki looking for his first strikeout out of the pen. The 3-2. Up the middle. Stopped by Hackert. Out at second, out at first. A double play from the defensive substitution, Anthony Hackert.
Now batting the third baseman, number 34, Brett Velzis.
A 4-3 double play gets 2 outs in the inning, and it brings up Brett Velvis. 0 for 1 on the day, sac fly in his last at bat. And he takes the outside pitch, ball 1. That one's chopped at and fouled to the backstop, 1-1. Zeki, the 1-1. That's hit into the left center. Gets over the head of Sitanko. And it's a 2-out double for Velzis.
Now batting the catcher, number 26, Colson Lochran.
It brings up Colson Lochran. The Bucks backstop 0 for 3 on the day. There's a chance to get the 5th run for Mass Maritime. First pitch in there, strike 1. Zeki ahead of the count. The 0-1 off speed. Left a little high, ball 1. The 1-1 from the right-hander out of Texas. In the dirt, but a good block by Jerome for ball 2. The 2-1. Fouled back. And evens the count at 2 apiece with 2 down and a runner on second. In the 3-run ball game. Zeki looking for his first strikeout out of the pen. Would be his 3rd on the year. Fake steal. And count misses inside, 3-2. Full count, dancing on second is Velzis. 3-2 fouled to the backstop, and we'll run it back. Zeki looking for the put-out pitch. Lochran trying to keep the inning alive. A back pick on its second, and he's back safely. So we await the 3-2. The 3-2. Fouled that back into the woods, and we'll do it again. Casey Sexton getting warm in the bullpen. Full count to the Bucks backstop, misses high, ball 4. Look at that bat from Lochran. And there'll be a mound visit and pitching change. I'll be back with you once we get the stats on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for your Bison, number 47, Casey Sexton.
Welcome back. Casey Sexton, the junior,
Batting the designated hitter, number 13, Damon White.
out of Woodbridge, Connecticut, in it for his first appearance of the year. And his first batter is Damon White, 1 for 3 on the day. Comes in first and second, 2 down as he's first pitch and off speed in there for strike 1. The 0-1. On the outside, just misses, ball 1. Sexton looking to get the Bison out of the 7th. The 1-1. Foul tipped into the mid, strike 2. All 3 pitches been off speeds. Does he go the fastball here? The 1-2 from Sexton. Goes back to the slider. A diving play by Keating, not able to get it. And the 5th run for Mass Maritime in. RBI single from the DH.
Now batting the shortstop, number 42, Michael Lodgedice.
Brings up Michael Lodgedice. The shortstop 0 for 3 on the day. Runners on the corner, 2 down. Fastball misses high, ball 1. Fouls that one off, 1-1. Mass Maritime looking for their 6th run, second of the inning. Just 90 feet away, but with 2 down, needs a base hit. That pitch in there, strike 2 on the off speed, 1-2. Sexton with the sign. The 1-2. Tried to get the outside corner, just misses, 2-2. Two runners off. On the third, Tajvera Cruz thrown wide, but out by Hardy to end the inning, but not before Mass Maritime scores 1. We'll be back for the bottom half of the 7th in a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for the Buccaneers, number 10, Sam Woolley.
Welcome back. The Bison 2-3-4, 2 up.
Number 24, Ryan Keating.
Now we have Ryan Keating, who's now in center field, 1 for 2 on the day. Got a walk in his last at bat. As he takes strike 1. That one chopped. Fielded cleanly by the pitcher, who tags him out for out number 1.
Now batting the right fielder, number 12, Kyle Miller.
Brings up Carl Miller, 1 for 3 on the day, as a stolen base as well today. Singled in his last at bat, takes strike 1. One fouled back off the umpire. 0-2. The 0-2, protective swing, fly into right. Right fielder under it and makes the catch for out number 2. Put out by Evan Vieira.
Now batting the designated hitter number 9, Adam Pivacek.
It brings up Adam Pivacek looking for his first collegiate hit as he takes strike 1 down the middle. The 0-1 down the middle again, strike 2. The 0-2 to the Bison DH. In there, strike 3, caught him looking, a 1-2-3 inning for the Bison. We'll be back with the top half of the 8th.
End of the 7th inning. The score, Buccaneers 5, Bison 1. Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for your Bison, number 46, Tim Hudson.
I was wondering, if you could keep on because the force got a lot of power and it makes me feel like it makes me feel like
Welcome back. Pitching change brought to you by Jimmy's Pizza. Now on the mound, Tim Hudson, the freshman out of Raleigh, North Carolina. 1-0, 2 1/3 innings pitched, 7 earned runs, 5 strikeouts to 11 walks. And his first batter is Jake Hudson. First pitch swinging, fouls that toward the third base side and out of play. The 0-1 from Hudson. That one's high, ball 1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2, 2-1 to the Bucks 8 hitter. That one's fouled off, 2-2, evens the count. The 2-2, Hudson looking for his first strikeout out of the pen, and he's got it. A good slider, strikeout swinging. 1 down.
Now batting the left fielder number 2, Aiden Weir.
Brings up the number 9 hitter, Aiden Weir. 0 for 1 on the day, walked in his last at bat. And he takes strike 1 on the backdoor slider. The 0-1 goes the front door slider again, chopped the Croto, fielded cleanly, and makes the play for out number 2. 2 quick outs in the top half of the 8th for the Bison. And it rings the top of the lineup up.
Number 0, Aaron Cole.
to Aaron Cole. 1 for 3 on the day. Flew out to right in his last at bat. First pitch right there on the inside, strike one. Hudson working quick. The 0-1. That's a front door slider in there for a strike. 0-2. The 0-2 tried to get a chasing on the curve. Ball 1. The 1-2 tries to power fastball by him. On the ground to Hackett. And Hackett makes the play. A 1-2-3 inning for the Bison in the top half of the 8th. They need to get their bats going. They're down 4. We'll be back in the bottom half of the 8th in a bit.
Now batting the first baseman, number 27, Colin Hardy.
And it brings up Colin Hardy to start the inning. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Bison. And they need to get something going to chip away at this 4-run lead. And the looping curve in there, strike 1. The 0 and a fastball fouled back off a tree for strike 2. Quickly 0-2 to Hardy while he's still on the mound. Curve on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, makes the play, and a good scoop by the first baseman for the first out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 7, Andrew Croto.
And it brings up Andrew Croto. 0 for 2 on the day. Popped out to first in his last at bat. And he takes ball 1 high. Takes ball 2 high. Both fastballs at his head. 2-0. From Woolley. Curveball loops in there, strike 1. The 2-1 misses, ball 3, 3-1 count. The Bison looking for their first base runner. The 3-1. That pitch in there, strike 2, fastball down the middle. On the outer half of the plate. And he keeps fighting, fouls off the 3-2. Hacker on deck was a defensive substitution for Galvin. Will he have a base runner? It's on the ground and gets by the third baseman. And it's a 2-out base runner. It's a 1-out base runner, excuse me, for the Bison.
Now batting number 53, Anthony Hacker.
And I'll bring up Anthony Hacker at his first at bat of the day as he was a defensive substitution back in the 7th. And he watches a fastball down the middle, strike 1. Curveball in the dirt, ball 1. Curveball really loops from Lully. The 1-1. That pitch outside, ball 2. Tried to get the outside part of the plate, just missed. A little bit too much outside. Two 2-1, Hackert swinging, pops it up. Shortstop makes the play for out number 2.
Now batting number baseman number 2, Todd Veracruz.
I done made a couple hits. Go and hammer with a lick. God handed me the gift.
And it brings up Taj Veracruz, who struck out looking in his only at-bat today. Curveball loops in there down the middle for strike 1. The 0-1 fouled out of play behind home plate into the woods, and it's 0-2. Woolley ahead of Veracruz, 0-2. Curveball just misses high, according to the ump. 1-2. The 1-2. Curveball again, but foul. Veracruz just fights it off. One-two count once again to Taj Veracruz, the third baseman. Checks his swing. Ball 2. The 2-2. Goes back to the curve on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly and out at first, and we're in the last inning. Bucks will have a chance to extend their 4-run lead. We'll be back in a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for your Bison, number 31, Blake Alley.
Run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo. Hey, see, I'm from Texas, where we sit riding swangers and put diamonds in our niggas. Pour drink inside my lemonade till it look like a Pepsi. See, I come from the D where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know, don't miss it, Texas. Hey, we always say we keep our weapons. My mama from the A, she slowed it down for me at 7. Used to think Pepsi was a guy before he went to heaven. I knew what Pusha P was before Gunna even said it. Hey, she zero taught me keep my weapon and never trust in the door because it's expected. No killers from the country, they ride horses and throw sellers. Got niggas in the east, ride ATVs with Mac 11s. First off, you better remember what that sign say before you come down here. Don't mess with Texas. Hey, see, I'm from Texas. We got Beyonce, Trey the Truth, and we can't forget Devin. Big shout out to them boys, and I can't forget back from Texas. I've been feeling like Luca, how about that shit a blessing. Number one rule in Texas, keep it solid, ain't no telling. Hey, and always keep your weapon. Try me or the guys, we got no choice but stretch him. If he survive these, that first bet, he that stretch him. These diamonds, I got water, might just go Johnny my next one. Hey, this Texas tea is what I drink. Sauce Walker had a dripping sauce had no fit on drink.
Welcome back now on the mound. Pitching change brought to you by Jimmy's Pizza.
Now batting
On the mound, Blake Alley, the 5'10 freshman out of Arlington, Texas. 2/3 of an inning this year with 1 earned run, 3 walks to no strikeouts. And he's greeted by Evan Vieira. First pitch misses, high ball 1. That's swing and a miss, strike 1. The Bison are on their 8th pitcher of the day. Bucks only used 2 so far. But do you have a pitcher warming? For the bottom of the 9th, perhaps. The fastball misses outside, 2-1. Tyler Moniz and warming up in the Bison bullpen just in case. That pitch hit to right field. Miller under it and makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting the first baseman, number 17, A.J. Petrofesa.
And it brings up A.J. Petrofesa, who grounded into a 4-3 double play in his last at bat, but he's got nobody on. First pitch chopped foul down the third base line, strike 1. The 0-1 from Alley misses way up, ball 1. The 1-1. Little 2 inside, ball 2, 2-1. It's really been all Bucks since the top of the 4th. 3-1. See the Bucks 3-hitter. Okay, and that misses ball 4, and it's a 1-out walk. And this brings up Brett Velvis. 1 for 2 on the day, doubled in his last at bat. And he's first pitch swinging in the right. That's carrying. And off Miller's glove, and it'll be another double. It's a 1-out double for Velzis' second of the day. And it brings up the catcher, Colson Lochran, who's 2 for 4 on the day. And he'll be out. And it's Tyler Moniz Witten in to pitch. The Bison on their 9th pitcher of the day. And Moniz waiting in to just get the final 2 outs at the top of the 9th and try and gut him down in the first 2
Ladies and
batters.
gentlemen, now pitching for your Bison, number 51, Tyler Moniz Witten.
Welcome back. Colston Lochran in to face Tyler Moniz Witten with 2nd and 3rd and only 1 down. Bison infield is in, down 4. First pitch. Fouled back, strike 1. The 0-1. Curveball in there, looping for strike 2. The 0-2. Fastball really up there. Stopped by Rome. On the 87-mile-per-hour fastball. The 1-2. Curveball on the outside evens the count at 2 apiece. The 2-2 from Tyler Moniz Witten. On the outside, ball 3, full count. The 3-2. Blown by him for strike 3. His first strikeout out of the pen, and they're 2 down.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 13, Damon White.
That brings up Damon White, 2 for 4 on the day, singled in his last at bat. First pitch misses high, ball 1. The 1-0. Curveball on the inside, ball 2. The 2-0 from Munez Witten on the outside corner for strike 1. The 2-1. Fastball jammed and will fall. 1 scores, 2 scores, and it's a 7-5 game on the jam shot.
Now batting the shortstop, number 42, Michael Lodgedice.
It brings up Michael Lodgedice looking for his first hit on the day, 0 for 4. And it'll be another pitching change. The Bison now with double-digit pitchers on the day. And it will be the other Munez Witten, Ashton Munez Witten from San Mateo, California, the 6'4" right-hander. I'll be back after the warm-up pitches.
Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for your Bison, number 49, Ashton Moses Witten.
I be late for that, baby, I wait for that. If you had a taste of that, you probably pay for that. I'm coming in when I feel like to turn this motherfucker up only if it feels right. I be late for that, I can't wait.
Welcome back, Ashton Munez Witten, the 6'4" sophomore out of San Mateo, California, looks for just 1 out to get the Bison's hitters up. First pitch inside, ball 1. That pitch fouled off and out of play, strike 1. Brings the count at 1-1. The 1-1 misses up, ball 2. Checks on the runner, he gets back safely. That one's fouled out of play, evens the count at 2 apiece with 2 outs. Bison just looking to get out of the inning. The 2-2. In the dirt, full count. And that's ball 4, a 2-out walk. And the top of the 9th continues.
the second baseman, number 3, Jake Houston.
Brings up Jake Houston, 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out swinging. In his last at bat, Bison just looking for 1 out to get out of this inning. That's popped up into center. It's carrying. And that ball is gone. A 3-run home run. And it makes the game a 10-1 game and clears the bases. And if this game wasn't out of hand, it's out of hand now. Went from a 4 lead.
Now batting the left fielder, number 2, Aiden Weir.
Inning started off with the Bison only down 4. They're now down 9. As that home run is brought to you by Crossroads Tavern and Grill on 142 Old Turnpike Road at the Four Corners. Just 5 minutes from the field. That one's popped up in the foul territory. Jerome will make the catch, and that finally ends the inning. But a 5 spot from Maritime puts this game pretty much out of reach. The Bison try and chip away. We'll be back at the bottom half of the ninth.
Now batting for the Bison, number 21,
And this brings up a pinch hitter, Luis Vargas, now up to plate. And he's looking to get something going for the Bison, who have been pretty quiet. In the second half of the game, he takes strike 1. The 0-1 in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-1 in there, strike 2. And Vargas is down 1-2. Dropper on the short. Fielded cleanly. And he is safe for an infield single.
Now batting the catcher, number 3, Jerome.
And the umpires are going to talk about it. The call stands. Andrew Rocca is at first, and the call is overturned. And there's 1 down. So the home plate umpire saw a different story. So instead of a leadoff single, it's one down. And it brings up Ben Jerome. He takes strike one. Bison offense has been quiet since the bottom half of the third. Looping curveball breaks just a little late, ball one. Meanwhile, the Mass Maritime Bucks have been hot since the top of the fourth, and they have not looked back since. Curveball shot and a weird bounce over the first baseman. That one won't be a question. It's a one-out single for Ben Jerome.
Left fielder, number 24, Ryan Keating.
That brings up Ryan Keating, 1 for 3 on the day, and he has a walk as well. That pitch inside, ball one. The 1-0 in there, strike one. Brings the count to 1-1. That one on the ground towards second. Diving play not able. And it's a single. With the runner advancing to third, so it'll be runners on the corners and one down.
Now batting the right fielder, number 12, Kyle Miller.
And it brings up Carl Miller, who is 1 for 4 on the day, and he's looking to drive in the Bison's second run as he takes strike one. That one in the dirt leaves it for ball one. Curveball left up, ball two, 2-1 count to the Bison right fielder. That one's popped. And out number two on a pop out to short. Seems like it hit off the end of the bat.
Now batting for your Bison, number 43, Liam Flynn.
That brings up Liam Flynn for a pinch hit, just trying to get something going, trying to get him in that bat in this game. Runners off first pitch, and that should be the game. Popped up into the outfield and caught at second base, and that's your score. Mass Maritime 10, Nichols 1.
Massachusetts Maritime Academy 10, Bison 1.
Nichols Bison drop to 8-9 on the year. Mass Maritime moves up to 11-8. Nichols are on the road at the University of Hartford tomorrow, and Mass Maritime is also on the road at Coast Guard tomorrow as well. I've been your play-by-play analysis, John Hawkins. Mass Maritime takes it 10-1. And we'll see you on Wednesday where the Bison are back home after an away game at Hartford. See you then.